Okay, I've uploaded my first video in eons and it did pretty well for a dead YouTube channel. Go watch that video, by the way. But now I don't know what to make next. I could make more videos about Roblox Sonic games or Roblox and Sonic separate from each other. I could do a sequel to my friend Perfect's video. Let's go with that. Sonic 2, the third best classic Sonic game, is a sequel to Sonic 1, and Sonic 1 isn't a very good game. I know that might be controversial, but this is my video and I don't care anyway. Unlike Sonic 1, Sonic 2 is way better and improves upon the first game in all aspects. Levels, enemies, bosses, graphics, you name it, it's better than the first in every way, and we're gonna go through it together. Alright, first things first is Emerald Hill... Huh? Who could that be? Sonic? I wasn't expecting you to come over.
That's right, it's your friendly neighborhood hedgehog.
Dude, it's such a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, but anyway, I've got a bone to pick with you, you scoundrel.
What, me? Really? What have I done?
I saw your last video and you insinuated that Speed Simulator sucked ass.
That's what this is about? Listen, man, I don't lie about stuff unless it's for the funny. And dude, you know it sucks.
It does not! You just don't see the fun in it.
I can see there's no point in arguing with you, so let me make it up to you. I'll let you make a review about Sonic 2 with me. How does that sound?
Sonic 2? It is one of my best games. Alright, that doesn't sound that bad.
Let's get started then. Here we are at the title screen and, who's this little guy?
It's clearly Tails.
Yeah, I was pretending not to know, you dumbass. This dude, Tails, is Sonic's new partner, and it's stayed that way ever since this game. Every installment after Sonic 2 usually has him there backing Sonic up.
Although in this game he isn't as good as me, being that he can't fly. He can in Sonic 3 though, which is helpful.
Emerald Hill, the very first stage, and off the bat, I feel like I've seen this before. Although similar to Green Hill, it is better in some ways. The level design is better, keeping the flow of constant speed going and thus being more memorable in layout. We end the two acts with a boss, and...
It's easy, better than Green Hill's boss. Overall, I'd say that Emerald Hill is better than Green Hill. The colors pop way more and it didn't get overused to death in the 2010s, unlike the next stage.
That's a good transition in a chemical plant, a bustling industrial facility with a unique blend of hazardous substances, machinery, spider guys, and these dumb nuts. Like Emerald Hill, the constant flow of speed is still here, this time mixed with some mechanics like traveling through pipes and massive amounts of purple flurp.
I hate purple flurp. The boss here is a bit harder since you can get screwed over by the stupid floor, but it's easy if you stay in the middle. Aquatic Ruin, or as I like to call it, Wipeout.
Like Wipeout, you need to stay on the top path for the best route, unless you want to slip into the strangely transparent purple flurp mixed with the fishies. Hey look, it's Grounder. That's a reference, right?
No one cares about Grounder, but they should care about this stage. It's well designed and has a good boss too. You have to climb the arrows that the pillars spit out in order to hit the boss. Creative. I wish my games were more creative.
Sonic, stop being so negative. In order to feel better, how about you waste some rings in the next stage, Casino Night. Casino Night is Spring Yard, but instead of spike balls of death, there's gambling. Everyone loves gambling, right? Everyone else likes pinball, so that's here too, with bumpers, moving squares, and elevators? What pinball casino is this?
A damn good one. The spanky music really does make you feel like you're gambling your life savings away.
Yeah, and once you have no life savings, you're gonna want to die on a hill. Hilltop. It's the next stage, Hilltop Zone, and right off the bat, I feel like I've seen this before.
Except Hilltop has unique aspects to it. Lifts are another way of transportation, catapults too, winding tunnels for speed, and lava. It'll burn your ass like it did mine.
Flow of speed is here as well, blah blah blah. I know it sounds repetitive, but that's why Sonic 2's levels are so well made. All of them, aside from Metropolis, accommodate for Sonic speed, and Hilltop is no different. The boss is alright. You have to hit him when he's out of the lava. That's kinda it.
Mr. Cave! At first the level design may look a bit like Marvel's own for Sonic 1, but nah, you trippin', this is easily better.
Crushers, I always thought these looked like dog paws. Pullers, boxers, those damn bridges. The whole shebang! Can I say the visuals here are pretty as well? The vomit green mixed with the rock purple flurp in the background. Scrumptious.
I told you forget you find hidden palace here in the mobile ports, an unused stage from the original. Would have been cooler if they brought back more unused stages in Origins, but alas.
I think now's about I talk about the special stages. When you pass a checkpoint, you may see sparkles on top of it. Well, if you jump into the sparkles, you get transported to the special stage. Here, you have to get a certain amount of rings to progress. The first few stages are easy, but the last ones are balls difficult. A factor in this is that you can't see far enough ahead, but it wasn't a big deal for me. I managed to get all the Chaos Emeralds with all the characters. I can't back that up though, since it was on my old iPad.
Yeah.
Heroes sucks.
What?
If you're going to get all the Chaos Emeralds, it's way easier on either the mobile port or Origin, since you can actually see. Of course, once you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you become a I can't believe it's not Super Saiyan.
Oil Ocean. I don't know what to say that hasn't already been said at this point. It's a good level. It has the oil slide gimmick, which is taken from Labyrinth Zone, and these cabinets transport you to places. It was brought back in Mania, so it has to be a quality zone.
Next is Metropolis. Huh? Metropolis? Metropolis? This isn't Metropolis! This is Grand Metropolis! Metropolis sucks, and I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. It has the most stupid, unfair enemies like the grasshoppers, crab guys, star guys, level design that doesn't account for Sonic speed, and it has the gall to be the only zone to have 3 acts. But most importantly, where is the helipack? Come on, it's the most iconic part of the level. You can't just leave it out. I'm not gonna go in depth about Sky Chase. It's an auto-scroller level where you can fall off the plane by spin dashing. Real nice. Wing Fortress? More like Bing Duchess. Hahaha. I am terrible with jokes and overall.
At the start, Tails dies. Rest in pizza, buddy. What pursues is a pretty good airship level. Although Prime Battery still has better music, this stage is awesome.
Death Egg, I can't believe it's not Death Star, is just a boss rush. With the very first appearance of Silver Sonic.
It's actually Mecha Sonic Mark 1. The wiki said—
Oh my god, can anyone not be a nerd for 5 minutes? I hate this freaking guy. Silver is pretty hard the first few times because you spawn with 0 rings, but like all challenges, you can take a dump on him if you learn his attack pattern. Spin dash, regular dash, back and forth, spin jump, so on and so on. Once he's been ka-slammed, we get to kill Eggman, but he's been taking those irregular pills and is somehow
faster than Sonic.
And then, the Death Egg Robot.
Ah, great, another thing done to death in the 2010s.
What is with you? Do you hate your own franchise?
Yes. It is my series, after all.
Huh. That explains things. The Death Egg Robot is the hardest boss in the game, no surprise there. You have to be careful of his spike hands when he's walking. Sometimes they'll shoot him forward and you'll have to dodge him. Grand Slam him, and what do you know? We finish the game. What do we get? A slideshow of Tails lifting off to save Sonic. My favorite. Why are the images so small? And why are they in grayscale?
This was 1992. Cut Sonic Team some slack.
They couldn't color pictures. Guess it wasn't in the budget. That or they didn't have time. They never have time anymore. And just like that, the credits roll. That was a fun. That was a big fun, in fact.
So, now that that's done, what do we do now?
What happens now is you getting out of my house.
Can I crash here for a few—
No! Now go! Rhymes.
Fine, loser.
Yeah, you walk away like that. Hey, look at that. It's the end of the video. If you liked the video, you can subscribe for more like this. I've been Pancake Forsake, and you haven't.